Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Nanny News. It's your host, Ashley. You can follow us on all social media platforms at the Nanny News. So, guys, we got some juicy details for today's episode. We're going to be talking about some drama, and it's going to be talking about celebrity drama. Now, I know some of y'all don't really give a crap about celebrities and whatever, but this actually really relates to a former nanny, and baby, she spilled the beans. And when I mean when she spilled the beans, she spilled the beans. She spilled all the tea and let us know about everything. If you follow the juiciness about celebrities and celebrity drama, then you probably already know what I'm talking about. But sit back, relax, and let's get to another juicy episode of Nanny News. All right, guys. So, are you guys ready to talk about the juicy details? All right, guys. So, this week is all about celebrity drama. If you follow celebrity news, then you know exactly who I'm talking about already. And this week is um all about a former nanny who worked with Olivia Wilde and Jason Sudeikis. If you don't know who they both are, Jason and Olivia, they are both actor and actresses. They both starred in some major hits. Olivia is known from being starred in the OC, Life Itself, in her new movie that I don't know if it came out just yet. I don't know yet. Yeah, I think it did, but it says called "Don't Worry, Darling," starring with Harry Styles. But we're gonna circle back to that here in a second. And Jason, we all know. If you don't know who Jason is, he was starred in a few major hit movies. One of my favorite, which is We Are the Millers, hilarious movie. Another good one is Horrible Bosses 1 and 2, and his very new show, which I ain't gonna lie, y'all, is just as good as the other ones, is Ted Lasso. So now, why am I bringing these up? And what did the former nanny do? Well, y'all, their nanny, former nanny, as I say, formal is the key word there. Spilt the tea, y'all. Spilt the tea and spilt the tea. Okay. So she was working with Olivia and Jason for 3 happy years. She said there was nothing going on. It was 3 easy years. She was a celebrity nanny. She lived a celebrity life, had the celebrity fun. But things kind of turns here in 2020. Yes, I know that this is a couple years back, but y'all, this is now just coming to the circle because the nanny just spoke out. So, about in 2020, Olivia had just landed her new job, which is working the movie called Don't Worry, Darling, right? So she had to go to work. So with that being said, well, Olivia went to work, and Olivia ended up falling in love with Harry Styles. So how did this all play around? Well, and she ended up hooking up with Harry Styles, and then Olivia ended up leaving her family for Harry. Now let's break this all down and how did this all happen and why did the nanny felt like she need to spill the juice about this? So one day the nanny walks into work to find out Olivia had left. Olivia is the mother, you guys. If you do not know who I'm talking about, Olivia Wilde. She's the mother. Had left. She left the kids, she left her husband, and went to stay in this nice, expensive hotel to get away. Since COVID was going on, she kind of had to get away, not be so surrounded. Her bubble can only be so small because she was filming, blah blah blah, boom, whatever. So she stayed in this nice hotel. But and the nanny thought she was going to be coming back, but in reality, she never came back since that day. When the nanny walked in on the day that Olivia had left, well, she was informed that Olivia will be returning, but later found out that was not the case. So, later down, another day, she walks in and she sees Jason crying, which Jason is Jason Sudeikis, which is the father, her dad boss. She walks in and she finds Jason crying, and she's like, and it ain't just no regular crying, y'all. Like she said, it would cry like a baby, hysterically crying, and he went into details about what was happening, what was going on. She found out some details about Olivia and Harry's relationship, and she felt the needed to share, and he felt the needed that he need Jason found out some more juicy details about what was really going on with Harry and Olivia, and he felt the need to share with the nanny at that time. Remind you, she's just walking into work and she finds him like this, and he spills the beans to her, right? So she goes into the interview, and she interviews with the nanny interviews with Daily Mail, and in the interview she says, he started telling me details of the relationship with Styles. He said she put the move on. She put the first move on him. She kissed him at one of the dinners they had at the cast in the Palm Springs. She did that. So then Jason went outside late. She did that. And so he was mad, y'all. It just starts getting really juicy after this. So Jason finally finds out Olivia is dating him, Harry, and Olivia was the first person to make the moves onto Harry. Well, this is like a lot for Jason to kind of understand, because prior to that, literally a month before that, and the nanny even says this in an interview as well, that Olivia was about to marry Jason. They were engaged, you guys. And literally a month before all this happened, that she met Harry, she was talking about wedding planning and talking about how her daughter was going to be the flower girl. And then fast forward a month later, after she goes to work and meets Harry, then they end up, I guess she ends up falling in love with Harry and becoming this very obsessive person. We're going to talk about that here in just a second. So later on in the so another day goes on. The nanny walks in and she finds Jason again really mad. She finds Jason and Olivia basically going back and forth, and she finds out that Jason noticed that Olivia was making a salad, and he realized the salad was not for him, it was for Harry, and she made this like special dressing and all this thing. So Jason got mad and got jealous basically, and took it out on and they started arguing about it. And so this is a part where so she's talking about the time that Jason found has the salad, finds the salad. So Olivia makes the salad for Harry and the special sauce. Jason's mad. So Olivia's like, well, whatever. She about to go get this salad to her man. So she starts walking out the door to go to the car. And this is where the interview picks back up. And she says, well, Jason went outside. He lays under her car so she wouldn't leave. So she got back to, so she got in her car to back up. He lays under her car so she wouldn't leave. She then went back into the house. He went back in. It was a back and forth thing. He said he was doing it on purpose to make her late to seeing Harry. Then she added that Jason told me that she made this salad, and she made her very special dressing, and she's leaving her salad to have dinner with Harry. So basically Jason is just mad. So basically Jason, like, the nanny walks into Olivia and Jason literally going back and forth. Like, he's laying on the ground so she wouldn't back up and leave. Then they go back inside, and then it's just like the nanny is, if you have not noticed, the nanny is literally in the middle every single argument. Okay. Um, so once Jason kind of came to terms that, okay, well, Olivia is dating Harry, he wanted to have family therapy with Olivia. And they asked the nanny if she would want to attend the sessions, and she agreed to. She said, quote, said that during the time, you can tell that Olivia didn't want basically, you could tell that Olivia did not care about these family therapy sessions. She didn't take them seriously. She was on Zoom. He was always in person type thing. The nanny was always in person, but Olivia was never there. The nanny mentioned that Olivia would like after their therapy session, and so sometimes, okay, I take that back. There was times that she would be on Zoom, and there'd be times that he would be in the room, and there'd be times where they'd be together, and those times after the therapy session, they would act like they'd be in love and they're working through it to make it look like everything is okay. But in reality, it really wasn't. And the nanny was literally there witnessing it all the abuse, all the mess up just the mess up drama that it is. So the nanny said that Olivia sent mixed emotions to Jason, and she felt bad for him. So basically, Olivia was saying, basically, Olivia was trying to, sending these mixed emotions, like, yes, 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 I love you, but in reality, she didn't care flying f about Jason. Um, she said, when I saw Olivia holding hands with as a couple with Harry, I just couldn't believe it. It's just a month before we were in LA, and she was sending Jason's messages saying she loved him. So it was like, how can you be in this relationship and then holding hands with someone else a month later? It's a lot of mixed messages, mixed emotions, and that's what the nanny said in the interview. You guys, she's just letting it out, baby. She was like, yeah, she didn't care. So this went on for a few months, guys, and Jason, this went on for about a month, and then this was all in November. Um, then Jason needed to go to London to start start filming for Ted Lasso, so he brought the kids and the nanny with him. So this is where it gets very juicy for the nanny. Like, it's already juicy as it is for the nanny, because if you guys have not noticed, she is in the middle. He is telling her things, she is telling her things. He is telling her he, she. Like, she's literally in the middle. Like, she's getting from both sides. And of course, as a nanny, you have to be very professional and kind of sit there and listen to it. So make sure my microphone on. This is where it gets very juicy with the nanny. The nanny found herself literally caught in the middle. Like I said, Jason would spill information to her about Olivia, and then Olivia would share information about Jason. So she literally felt like she was trapped, and she did not like this anymore. So she went up to there was just literally no other, like, there was nothing that she could do but sit there and be in it, and the only way that she can get away from this was to put her notice in. So there was one day that she went in and she told Jason that she is wanting to basically be done working by the end of January. This is the beginning of December. So she was giving him about a 2-month notice, but she did say that if she needed to stay up to 6 months until they found a replacement, then she would be willing to do so. So Jason, they kind of agree with it. I'm sure he was upset. Bada bing, bada boo. Then one day in February, so she's still there in February. One day in February, Jason came home very drunk, and lashed out onto the nanny and basically sent her all these text messages. I'm about to post a lot. I'm about to send you guys, like, you're about to see a lot of text messages, because y'all, this interview, like I said, she gets juicy. But basically, Jason comes home one day and lashes out on the nanny, and basically tells the nanny in the middle of the night, grab your things, get the hell up out of my house. He kicked her out. Basically, he said that he felt on his kids didn't need to be around him. It wasn't safe for them to be around him or her. Yeah, and so she texted Olivia in the middle of the night and was like, 911, like, please help me, like, he's kicking me out. And she couldn't really do anything about it. And so he kicked her out in the middle of London, where she has no family, no friends, no car, no nothing. Put her in a hotel for the night, sent her back. Next thing she knows, she was on a flight back to the States the next day. She was not able to say goodbye to the kids. She was not able to get a letter of recommendation. Nothing. He just was so mad, had a episode, and took it and outlashed on her. And so now it's been going on a custody battle between them, and it's still an ongoing battle with the both of them. They were not married, so it's obviously a different battle. And the nanny had sit down with the Daily Mail and just let it all out and didn't hold back anything. And there were a lot of nannies that are considered celebrity nannies, um, basically did backlash her and was like, you were wrong for doing that, and you know better, like, you know that you're not supposed to share all this information. Because Jason and Olivia, they were upset, y'all, and basically came out publicly with a statement saying that all the things that she said in this interview are wrong, and they denied everything. We would never, there were, me and Harry, me and Jason were having problems long before me and Harry, her and Olivia and Harry started dating, supposedly. the house was peaceful. There was nothing like that has ever happened. And so that's yeah, and so then that's when a lot of the other celebrities, nannies that um, basically agreed with Olivia and Jason and said, yeah, she was wrong in that incident. She should have kept her mouth shut. You know that these celebrities privacy is so big to them because their life is a lot. It's already a lot out. So yeah, you guys. So basically, that's the story. That's the tea about Jason and Olivia's and the former nanny. It's been going on for a few weeks now. I saw it last a couple weeks ago. It started kind of hitting the news, and then I was like, oh, maybe share it. And then just kept hitting and hitting. And then I read the interview with the nanny, which I'm going to post in the comment section below. It's juicy, y'all. She did not hold back one bit. Being a nanny myself, I'm not considered a celebrity nanny. Never worked with any celebrities. Never really worked in any I've worked in high profile, but not at that high profile. So I don't really know. So I can't really say, yeah, she was right. I just know that she should have probably hold her tongue a little bit, but I also understand where she's coming from. She was done very dirty. How dare you? She's put in work after work, late nights after late nights. And how dare you come home and just kick her out for that because you're upset about your wife or your girl ex fiance. How dare you take your anger out onto her? But at the end of the day, we truly don't know the full story because we don't live there. We wasn't there. But there's always two sides to the story. It's up to you to choose what side you're going on. And being a nanny, I'm going to support my nanny on this one. And I got your back, girl. So, but comment below what you think, guys. Did you guys think this was juicy? Did you read the interview? How was the interview? Let me know below. Like always, you guys, please tell your friends about Nanny News. We are getting ready for Vlogsmas, y'all. Vlogsmas is about to be dope this year for Nanny News. I'm talking dope, y'all. We're going to be posting every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday for the month of December. So we are getting ready for it. So get ready for Vlogmas coming up. In the meantime, y'all keep intending to be great. Do your things. Let us know what you have popping going on in the industry so we can repost it for you. Please subscribe to the channel. Tell a nanny to subscribe. Tell your mom boss to subscribe. Anybody that would like to know about Nanny News, let them know that we here. And in the meantime, y'all, I'll see you guys next Friday for another juicy episode. Have a great weekend. Have a great week. Love you all.